All right, we go to Europe now, where the Bank of England has been pumping money into its economy throughout this year in the form of quantitative easing, of course, in the hope it triggers some kind of economic recovery. And along with cheap money, the Bank of England has allowed unprecedented levels of cheap credit. But as Richard Bestick reports from London, there's now speculation the twin policies will drive a fundamental shift in the UK's monetary policy going forward.
Some warn the Bank of England that quantitative easing, what economists see as effectively printing money, has developed a worrying downside, that the price of capitalism's instruments of trade, bonds, shares and their many derivatives have risen too much too soon. Good news for speculators, but as Britain's Finance Minister George Osborne told Parliament, the UK's real economy is still on track for years more of austerity. So what's to be done?
There is a growing consensus around the idea that 2013 could see a fundamental sea change in monetary policy, with the arrival of a new and highly regarded governor here at the Bank of England, and growing debate as to the merits of both quantitative easing and interest rates locked at virtual rock bottom.
Until now, the current head of the Bank of England, Sir Mervyn King, has been bound by rules that tie him to keeping inflation under 2%, a target he consistently failed to meet in 2012. Enter then the man who's to take up the bank's top spot in the new year, Canadian Mark Carney, who has a big idea. Forget about inflation as the guiding principle. Instead, go for nominal gross domestic product. He says it's more credible, and certainly financial instruments like quantitative easing and interest rates would better reflect the real economy. And as for those rising asset prices, the Bank of England at least is relaxed, because as we head into 2013, even Britain's Queen Elizabeth, reviewing last week the UK's bullion reserves, has been remarking on the complacency that led to the crash. The economic realities of life remain far too gloomy to be dismantling economic stimulus. Richard Bestick, CCTV in the City of London.